So I'm going to teach you today how to do a token chart for one of our students that has some issues in our classroom. So some of them they have trouble following just basic directions. They have trouble staying in whatever assigned area we have them working in. They also have another problem with doing general work. So staying, and then that goes along with, are they staying on task with doing their work, or are they off task? And a lot of that has to do with them, the other directions, because they get up and wander and everything like that. So kind of the example, one of our students we have, he constantly gets up in the middle of doing the classwork and wanders. So you give a redirection, for example, Stephen, go sit in your seat. And then we continue on with whatever we're doing, So basically we're working on, later in the day we check with them. Well, Stephen, did you follow directions today? If they did, we're going to mark that they did. Did they stay where we asked them to stay? Like, for example, today, Stephen did not stay where he had to stay. He was up wandering around half the class constantly. Did Stephen do his work? If we were taking notes, was Stephen sitting there taking the notes, or was he wandering, or whatever he chooses to do? So based on the top ones, then we decide, was he on task or was he off task? Does that make sense to you a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to kind of walk me through an example of like a student you have or work with that you might use something like this with. So just pick any student.
So around the end of the day, I'd pull the student over and be like, "So Colton, did you follow directions today?" And try to get his input, and I'd kind of guide him, yes or no. Did you stay in your area at group time? Yes or no. Did you do your work? Yes or no. And then on that, I'd base if he was on task or off task.
Mm-hmm. Now, if he wasn't on task or off task, what are ways maybe that you could encourage him while you're doing this, to maybe work towards staying, getting yeses?
You give him an incentive, like a token or a tangible item.
So maybe we tell him, if you get all yeses so many days out of the week, you get whatever reward is working for that student.
Yes.